All right, guys. Well, here's hoping that the food is good. You're gonna see what I mean in a second. Some of it looks good, and some of it maybe not so much. I don't know. I can already tell you they screwed up some of my wife's order.
Oh, wait, already.
Oh, so now
we
I know
it
what
just
you're
got,
saying.
King's order.
oh, it just got started.
All right.
Hold on.
So, by the way, as you know, when I'm doing DSP Tries It, I'm focusing on the food. However, if you guys do contribute at all, I will shout it out at the end of the episode here before we go offline. And we are less than $50 away from hitting a second goal, which means we would actually be working towards our next DSP Tries It of the
Our next
How to Train Your
reward.
Dragon meal from Burger King that comes out on Tuesday. All right? So
Dragon meal.
if you enjoyed this show, if you enjoyed this, please support this stream. See if we can hit a second goal. Less than $50 to go, okay? All right, here we go.
I hate how he keeps touching his
Hello,
head,
everyone.
like,
DSP
what
here.
with that?
And welcome to
What
another
with that?
exciting edition of
His face does not
DSP
match what he's
Tries It.
saying.
No, his eyes look dead.
Devour.
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 Oh,
On today's episode, we're doing stuff a little different. Usually DSP Tries It is me ordering like fast food straight from a burger joint or Taco Bell or something like that. Today, we opted to do something different.
okay.
We ordered from a
Okay,
sit-down
King.
restaurant called Red Robin. If you don't know what Red Robin is, it is a gourmet burger chain.
Wait,
That is
hold on, hold on. Wait, give me that. Hold on, wait, nah. Because Bill said he ordered from. He ordered. Normally, I order from fast food place, burger joint, Taco Bell. This is a 5-star restaurant. There, Gordon Ramsay dare not step into this mofo. This is goddamn Red Robin. You ain't got that. What you know about Red Robin?
If you don't know what Red Robin is, it's gourmet burger.
It's a gourmet burger.
If you don't
Why
know
y'all-
what Red Robin is, you can't afford it.
Why did y'all say it
But I
like?
can,
Why did y'all say it
because
like
of all the
Phil
money
though?
you've given me.
Why did y'all say it like Phil though? That's what I'm saying. Like, why you had to say it like that? All right.
franchised out,
Oh,
but it is a sit-down restaurant with all kinds of decor and stuff inside. So normally, this would be a place you go with your family or
I
whatever, and
keep
you sit
hitting
down
my
and have a
head, man.
meal.
Phil's
But
the
I
kind of
wanted to
person
order
call
out,
people
and what's been
poor,
happening is
just unprompted.
these places have been trying to make their
Well, he's
prices
king, of
more
course. He's gotta
competitive
talk to the peasants.
because
Yeah.
fast food like Burger King and McDonald's, the prices have skyrocketed. So now they're offering stuff for comparable prices to what you would pay at a fast food place. And I'm curious today with the two things we're going to try, how exactly good is the
burger
food?
joint
Is it worth the
and
money?
gourmet is
And actually, we have some cool stuff. We have a very limited edition appetizer for the summertime, even though it's not summer here yet. I guess close enough, a month away. We've got a special appetizer to try, and we've got one of their gourmet burgers and fries.
Goes
However-
from fast food burgers to sit down burgers.
As per
We've
tends
got
to
a
happen when you
gourmet
order.
D-tier
I think they goofed
YouTuber
up
slash
on
streamer
some of the
slash
order.
beggar.
First of all, my wife ordered this chicken
Avocado,
sandwich
what?
that was supposed to have certain things on it, and it was missing some of the stuff. For example, it was supposed to have avocado. No avocado on the sandwich at all.
Avocado.
So already it's like, gee, is this going to be correct or not? We
That's funny.
ordered
That's
what was
funny.
supposed to be a special
enough.
summertime drink called
They
a
did everything
peach
wrong. They did nothing
lemonade
correct.
that's supposed to have peaches of peach and other things in it. From what I can tell, even though it even says on the receipt and on the bag, peach lemonade, this just looks like normal lemonade.
Oh my
Look at it. It's just
God.
there's nothing in there.
Refund.
See that?
They messed
So
up
let
the
me give it a
king's order, bro.
taste, first of
Oh,
all.
how you mess up the king's order?
But it tastes like mango, but
Wait,
it doesn't look
you've
like
never
mango.
tried your own stock? You got to know what you're putting out.
100% that's
Shit,
regular
brother.
lemonade. Now, here's the problem.
And we never try our own
If you were to get a
product.
regular lemonade from them, it's like $2. The peach lemonade is $6 and change. So both my wife and I got one, and we paid basically $8 extra and got nothing. So this might be
Oh,
the case. I might have to
no.
complain. I don't know. Like, that's
Complain.
ridiculous. They didn't put any peach in it at all. It's just regular Minute Maid lemonade. Seriously, it's Minute Maid
Oh
lemonade.
my God.
I could have this at home. So why would I order it? I wouldn't have had it. So we got ripped off.
You could also have a burger.
Oh
right
no,
on
bro!
everything.
Hey,
They did it
really, bro? Red
Now,
Robin,
sadly,
for
that
real?
makes me wonder what else is going to be wrong in the order. I hope not much, and hopefully the order is good, but we're about to find out. Okay?
Has he ever
So
had
starting off,
a meal that he was satisfied with?
I haven't seen it
Yes,
yet.
yes. No,
he-
no, 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 no. Hold on. Cause he liked Chick-fil-A. he did like Chick-fil-A. They didn't get the sauce right.
They didn't put the
But
sauce
he
on his
did
thing,
like-
bro. He had to
but
put
he
his
So
own
he
did
has
sauce.
something
like
to complain
Chick-fil-A.
about.
He did like Chick-fil-A.
You can never just enjoy it and not complain about something.
Look, we're not actually gonna hardcore edit this, but in the case that we do, I will link the Chick-fil-A. I will like send the link over to productions, and we'll
To
get that.
productions.
We'll get a small clip in there with that because he did in fact like Chick-fil-A. They didn't give him his sauce on the sandwich. If they were like, you know, if he was supposed to say something he didn't know, they didn't say anything. You know, so it's not like that he knew. They just put the sauce in the packet. Is he supposed to apply it? I don't know. They would to come in. I don't know. I don't know.
Nah, I don't know.
All right, let's go.
We have a special appetizer that we're going to be trying today. All right. It is called barbecue pulled pork nachos. Now, my wife took some of it to try herself as well. There was no way I was going to eat this whole thing myself. Let's take a look
Cannibalism, bro.
at the barbecue pulled pork nachos and see what's in it. Okay? Well, as you can see, we've got
His wife
jalapenos,
I thought he
does not
didn't-
help.
pulled pork.
This
I thought he
You
didn't
know
like
how he feels about
jalapeno.
jalapenos, yeah.
No, he
Yeah.
like jalapenos. He just said that. Hey, now I gotta go fact check my own crap. Now I don't even know if he said he didn't like them or not.
He
took 'em off
hated
the
the
Subway
jalapeno.
I'm
sandwich.
sure we'll find out his version of the truth.
Yeah, like, you're right. My bad. You're right.
Cheese, and these Yukon potato chips. 2 sauces to pour on this. Barbecue
like
and
this.
ranch.
Oh, you
The
know how he
king
feels
is
about
not-
I'm
chocolate
gonna
chip
do
sauce.
He's
Yo,
gonna
the
All right, I'm
king's
actually
about to
gonna
hate
pour
this.
some of this sauce onto all of this, and we're gonna eat it and see how it is. Okay?
That
The
looks
cheese is already in there. In fact,
disgusting.
if you take a look,
I've never eaten before, so I'm glad to
you see
explain
at the
that.
bottom. So it
Yeah,
already was
right.
poured in. Sadly, it's
Yo, what was the
probably
name of that one
coagulated
guy that
already.
was in
Not
the
much I can really
Subway
do about
stream?
that.
That
It
was
was
super
delivered,
funny.
right?
He said he couldn't do this
So-
anymore. Dang.
It's like
Oh,
iron something.
Slimy on the bottom, but that's because I put it in there. It's my fault.
Iron Chef Sakai?
I'll just put this here.
No,
for
it
now.
wasn't Iron Chef
Okay.
Sakai. No,
Let's
no,
pour
no.
some on.
We know Iron Chef Sakai. It wasn't him.
Was it somebody in chat?
Yeah.
It was somebody in chat, that bottom chat.
Yeah.
Tangy,
His YouTube
robust-
chat is dead.
Is it
Is
robust?
it robust?
Smells good.
Yeah,
It smells
yeah,
like
yeah.
tangy, sweet
Tangy.
barbecue. Like I smell a lot of sweetness, but tanginess too.
Are you gonna shake it?
Okay,
He said it. He
so
said
that's
the word.
that. And then we're gonna do the ranch sauce.
And Phil knows all too well about the ranch sauce.
Tangy mention.
Well, look at the emote from
I know,
Slop.
right?
I see that in there
I
all
would have
the
filled
time.
the whole container, but like I said, my wife took some. We got a good amount of the pulled pork, which looks pretty good. The pulled pork actually
But is
has
it
that edge on the
robust?
skin
Is
that
it
looks like it has the
robust?
barbecue sauce on it. So that's good.
God, Phil.
Okay, we're gonna try it.
It must be
Robust,
like
upscale
buttermilk
burger.
ranch.
Yeah,
Joint
let's see how
style
hot these
content.
jalapenos are. Exactly. I just had some way too hot jalapenos from Subway. Let's hope that
Oh.
these are not the insanely hot
Oh.
jalapenos.
You remember
right?
this.
Insanely hot jalapenos.
Okay, here we go. The barbecue pork summertime nachos.
Bro, Suffer's hating
give it
right
a
now. He
taste.
know he wish he could have a piece of the king stuff right now.
Devour.
Devour.
Devour. You know, he hate it. He don't like it. It's soggy. Oh.
Oh,
I like how crispy the chip is. However, those are the hot jalapenos.
oh no.
It's incredibly hot. My mouth is on fire. Let me have another chip.
Phil, salt probably spicy to you. Good Lord, Phil.
All I taste is salt.
Yep.
Let's keep going. I want some pork. I want some of the actual pulled pork.
Gets
Here's
no
some.
pork.
Here's a big chunk. Actually.
Cannibalism.
I can't wait for him to break a chip and then complain
Bro,
about it.
just pick up the other chip.
Yeah, he can't.
Chip, bro.
He doesn't-
Nah, what is
he
that?
can't.
Bro, why
Awesome
you
pulled
scared to
pork.
pick it up? Do you eat nachos?
There we go.
Well,
Oh,
he's scared
another
to like,
jalapeno.
bro.
Pork on this one.
You over
And
here playing
another
with the
hot
chip,
jalapeno.
man.
Oh, boy.
Quit playing.
Make
There
sure
was
you
no
eat real
crunch
close
in
to the mic. Come on, get
No
closer.
punch in that. Come on.
Dude, this whole video is like when they do cheese pulls with
The pork is
Yeah.
good.
he
It's
closes his
moist.
eyes, but he doesn't get a cheese pull. That's what this
Has
whole
some
video
good
feels
flavor.
like.
And having the barbecue sauce and the ranch has some contrasting flavors in this is pretty good.
Ooh.
Contrasting flavors.
So glad we get
But is
to
it
enjoy
robust?
our reward like this. This is great.
This is truly amazing stuff.
That
Yeah,
is
we
pretty
paid
darn good.
$500 each for this.
Okay.
Eating the slop straight
I
off
just wish
the
I had a
trough,
fork.
bro.
I didn't bring a fork with me because I thought, oh, it's nachos, right? But no, this is pretty messy.
Eat
nachos.
it,
I definitely should have brought
eat it with your fingers. Jesus Christ, don't be scared of the food.
That's
Get
what I'm
your little
saying.
hoof in there.
Phil over,
a fork.
Get
I
your
wasn't
hoof.
thinking ahead.
Phil over
Oh,
here
boy.
pissing me off, man. Playing with the nachos.
Acting like you don't go face first into his food bowl.
and like you know, he's face down, his hooves in the
Alright.
air in a trough. Over
I
here
really
eating
like that it's these
nachos.
chips. These chips are holding up probably better than standard tortilla chips would for something like this.
Standard tortilla chips.
The pulled pork
Oh,
is good.
Describe taste. Look, there he is.
It's like a whore.
The pulled pork is
He
quite
like
good.
it. I'm gooning.
All right, here
Whoa,
we go.
bison.
Now
You
that's a
good?
chip, baby. Look at that.
You good,
That
bro?
emote.
I wish the king had a drink to, you know, wash this down with. They
Yeah.
freaking robbed him of his money.
It's definitely
Yeah,
the very
trolls
sweet,
got to the
very
Red
tangy
Robin.
barbecue. It doesn't have much smokiness to it.
There's a
Red
detractor
Robin
working.
And the ranch.
detractors.
Gives a big contrast to that with how cooling ranch is.
Wrestle.
Oh, here we go. Can I get a lot of meat?
Who are wrestling they port
this
right
chip?
now? Hold on.
I want a ton of meat. I want a mouthful of barbecue pork if I can get it.
Oh my
These pork is a
god!
rooster.
What?
These
Just
pork-
want to go on the chips.
God.
Seriously.
If you have to use two
Well, I got
chips as
some,
a
but I didn't get
fucking
nearly as much as I
target.
wanted.
God
He
damn.
got-
Jeez.
Pick it up with your bare hooves.
Jeez. God, dude.
Bare unwashed, not washed for 30 years hooves.
This is a pretty good
Dude, the right
appetizer.
chat
It's
is
basic.
dead.
Yeah,
Has
bro,
it even
think about-
moved?
Bro, it's been dead this whole time.
It
All of the
hasn't even-
all the messages you see there are all the new messages since the video started.
Yo, the
Yeah,
Subway
5
chat,
minutes worth.
chat going crazy on
Yeah.
both ends. That right has
YouTube-
not moved.
YouTube dents are not happy with the Red Robin.
Howdy. But it tastes good. I like the meat is very moist
What
and
is he
flavorful,
doing?
slow
Bro,
cooked.
pinkies up.
I like that barbecue and ranch contrast each other's
Bro, he
flavors.
playing in it, bro.
I like the crispiness of
Yeah.
the potato chip instead of a tortilla chip.
He didn't get
It's
anything
very-
on
it's
that
actually quite
scoop.
good.
Nothing.
Bro, why did
Nothing.
he put the lid back on it and shake it? He could have put the lid on it, shook
Okay.
it, and then could have did it like that. Or get
Now,
a
He used
fork.
a fork that they provided.
Yeah, they literally
I mean,
gave you a
It's pretty
fork.
big. It's obviously supposed to be
Yeah, I'm
for
pretty
more
sure
than one
pigs
person.
can't grab
right?
things. They don't have
Like
opposable
one person
thumbs,
should be
so-
eating this whole thing. Well,
He's just eating the chips.
it's about 20
Yeah.
bucks. I mean, that's pretty much what they charge for appetizers these days. So, it's not overly expensive or anything.
Is it tangy?
It's good. Look, the sauces are good. I'm smacking my fingers because it tastes so good.
Bro, your fingertips.
Yeah,
I'd say
I-
that's a
really
hit.
touched
I
it.
like that.
Guys,
I would
I'm
go to the
smacking my
restaurant and
fingers,
order
so
that
it's
in
so
person
tasty.
too. That tastes great. Okay. I'm going to have more of that later.
Eating with the hair hand.
But obviously, if you're going to Red Robin, a gourmet burger restaurant, you want to have a gourmet burger, right? So that's what we got here.
Gourmet.
Gourmet.
I got the
That's why I go to
scorpion
Red
burger.
Ruffles nachos chips is gourmet.
This was recommended by someone on stream earlier today. They said, get the scorpion. I said, all right, we'll try it. Okay, let's see what the
They just
scorpion
wanna
burger
eat
even
him. Watch
is.
him eat spicy food.
And I got it with steak
Yeah.
fries, which are their standard French fries.
Oh,
I
dude,
figured
he's
just
gonna
get the
hate them.
standard to
Like
test them.
supper.
He's gonna hate the fries, dude.
I dig into the scorpion burger.
We're here for the burger, man. Let's see. Let's
Let's try
Look at the taste.
some of their steak fries. Okay,
Steak fries.
I like these. They give you giant napkins. This is very useful. A giant napkin is good.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a
That's the
big,
only thing
oh
he's
my
done
god,
to prep.
huge
Yeah.
steak fry.
Yeah, big
The giant
Kind of
napkin.
soggy though, but I mean it was delivered, so you
Chicken
can't really
blanket,
blame
bro.
them.
Devour.
Well,
They crack
it's
it up
just
over there.
okay.
Damn.
Is that your soundboard?
No, that was
There's a
the
small
video.
amount of salt
That's
on it.
snort.
Was it?
Very
I'm
small.
honestly surprised Gavin hasn't pressed it.
They really didn't season them. And sadly, they are kind of soggy. I would
There
have
we
liked
go.
them more crispy.
Oh, there we go.
There it
Kind of
is.
soggy. I waited 30 minutes to
So-
eat this.
Of course they're
They're
soggy.
just
They've been
okay.
steaming in a container for an hour.
They're just okay. Not great. They did give us a packet of Red Robin seasoning, which I'm assuming if you want to put
Why
on
does
the
he
fry,
keep-
that's
bro,
what you
Phil,
put on it. And
you're
I'm assuming if
eating
at the
with your
restaurant that's on
hands
the
and
table in like a
touch your
shaker.
hair. And
No,
you would
no,
know.
no, bro. He's eating with the other hand. Well, the other two
Oh,
fingers. I
oh,
use
oh.
hand loosely.
My bad. My bad. my bad. My bad. You're right. My
And
fault.
season your own fries, right?
Oh.
Well, what can you do? Let me wash this down
He's
with my
mad.
not peach.
Yeah, now he's got to season his own fries, bro.
He's gonna put. They sent me a packet of seasoning. But am I supposed to put it on
Well,
myself?
we didn't know how much seasoning you wanted, Mr. Burnell. So
Mr. Burnell.
Why not?
We're sorry, King.
Oh my god.
Lemonade.
All jokes aside, Red Robin burger.
I'm telling you, that's regular lemonade.
He's got to
Because
taste
I
it
think-
like 5
okay.
more times.
I'm not
His
kidding you.
sophisticated palate can tell.
I think there's peach
Yeah.
syrup in the bottom, which isn't how it's supposed to be made. If you read it,
How you know?
It says
Oh,
it's supposed to have-
Bill's an expert
nothing on
on peach. Bill's an expert on peach lemonade. It's supposed to be made, huh? I mean, that's
You
how
read it?
He's a Red Robin board member, bro. He knows.
Clearly, he knows what he's doing. Obviously, you know what he's talking about. He's
He's
telling
got
us how
stock in Red Robin.
he's talk.
Got dead money in Red Robin.
have fruit pieces in it. There's no fruit pieces in this lemonade at all. It's pure yellow. Okay? So I think they didn't have the ingredients to make it, but rather than cancel it, they said, "Oh, we'll just put some of the liquid in there and call
See,
it
somebody
a day,
tried to,
even though
con Phil.
you
That's
paid
what he's
over
saying.
$4
Exactly.
extra.
Listen,
for
listen.
peach
Get over 'em.
variation, and it wasn't the peach variation they
Chat.
sent you. It's pretty stupid.
Leave your hair
So
on.
it is pretty bad, and
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know if I'll complain
Yeah.
or not. But it's pretty dumb that they did that to me.
Don't
Okay.
complain.
Anyway,
Get
all right.
They did that to
So
me.
this is the Scorpion Burger. Whoa.
All right, that looks sloppy.
Look at that.
AF. Dude, how
So it's
that
got-
looks.
Cheese. It's got those
Bro,
fried
Why is it spread
jalapeno
open like that?
coins.
God.
It's supposed to be jalapeno fried in breading and seasoned. Lettuce, tomato. I don't even know what else is on this. Like, there's a ton of stuff on this.
Dude, you need
Scorpion
forensic
burger.
science
It looks
to
pretty
identify
messy.
that burger,
I'm not
man.
gonna
Good
lie.
Lord.
All right. I think what we got to do is unwrap it. Oh, my. They slathered it in sauce.
Ow.
That is incredibly messy. I can smell the sauce from over here. It smells very spicy. I
Look
wonder
at
if
that,
it is.
bro. Look at
I
that
think they called
burger.
it Scorpion.
It's food fit for the king.
Yeah, gourmet, bro. It's gourmet. Look at it.
Go-
That's the best thing to ever enter his trough, man.
Chat, dude, the chat can't believe this.
Sauce.
Oh my god.
Okay. It's a big burger. There's a lot on this thing, but this is going to
They
be
gave him
very
ketchup?
messy to eat. Okay. So
They
let me show you up
ketchup.
close
They
what
put
it
the
looks
sauce
like.
on the burger.
They put the sauce. They put the sauce in the package. What you mean?
Oh god.
What is he doing, bro?
What's
Thumbnail.
going on?
He get a thumbnail. He looking
It's
for a
just like
thumbnail.
banana for scale, but for Phil. Like
He
He's feeding the
clip-
detractors.
He clip farming.
clip farming.
You have to complain. These middle. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Trying to get a shot basically for a thumbnail there.
Oh,
The sauce
you were
dipped
right.
on my
Yep.
leg while I was holding it
Yeah,
like
I
that.
mean-
I'm not kidding.
The
So.
king's contact.
He said,
We're gonna try
There's
it. I
coins
think I'm
in
gonna
it.
have to eat it over here. I don't see how I'm gonna eat
It's
it.
Right.
spicy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like on up front over here.
Oh,
So this is gonna be
YouTube chat kind of going crazy a little bit right now. It's kind of getting
yeah,
some traction.
finally, you know, all the people came back for their reward.
Scorpion burger. Hope it is extra spicy and flavorful. Not robust though.
It's not
I was
robust.
gonna say, is it
not
robust, though?
or tangy.
Dang it.
interesting. It is a huge, messy burger. So I see the meat patty. I see a lot of cheese. I see the fried jalapeno. I see lettuce, tomato. I think there's pickle on there. Whatever this crazy amount of sauce is that's on there. And I don't know what else is on the
Gourmet,
burger.
by the way.
Yeah.
Gourmet
All right.
slop.
I guess we'll
between
try.
two buns.
Ready? Here we go.
Phil, this is literally slop content. Don't eat the paper,
Man.
Phil. Oh my god. Oh my
This is
god.
gonna be.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
use the banana with
Bro,
the
he's
wrapper on.
crushing
All
it.
right.
I wish we could see his face.
Devour.
Devour. Oh my.
The first
God.
bite
Did he eat,
was all meat and cheese. The meat is great.
eat the paper?
The meat tastes delicious. Very high grade meat, I could tell you.
He
Okay.
knows.
You would know, yeah. Of course. He knows his meats.
We got snout cam, bro.
Surprised there wasn't a little
can't
mini snort in there.
Dude, I can't with this.
So I got some of the
burger. Oh my-
jalapeno coins.
Bro.
They're a bit chewy.
Yeah, I can smell that
And
ketchup. It's
they do
making me
add a
gag.
fried breading flavor, but they're very tame compared to the jalapeno that's in the actual nachos. This jalapeno is very mild. So I did not really taste it that much.
Can we see
It
cat
wasn't that
burger?
hot. A
Maybe a
little bit of spice,
pickle?
but not too much.
Can we see
Okay.
cat
Cat-
food?
Oh boy,
Cat
let's
food's
continue.
gone,
This is gonna
bro.
be really messy to eat.
It's gone.
It's messed up, man.
Devour.
Yeah.
I'm
She,
sorry.
she doesn't deserve that.
It's not fast food, Destiny, you idiot. It's gourmet. God.
The third bite was the best one. I got a lot of meat. The cheese is delicious. It actually is. The cheese is very flavorful. A lot
say
of it
nothing
on there
about the
melted
sauce.
well. The
You
burger
say
is
nothing about-
it is overdone, but I think they do that to all their burgers. See, it is overdone, but it tastes great. Like the flavor on the
tell them
burger
how
is
you
great.
want
You
it
feel
cooked.
char flavor.
You also let it after cook.
The
for
meat is a
over
good
an
grade. You have
hour.
that good meat flavor in there. It's not bland at all.
Yeah.
I can taste the
Yeah, it's been
jalapenos,
sitting for
and
a
the sauce
good
is
over
spicy.
an
There's
hour
a
for
spicy
sure.
sauce on there. I think that's the scorpion sauce. That's spicy. It's pretty good. So far, I'm actually liking the sandwich. Well, the burger.
Oh,
excuse
the
me.
king likes it. Oh, shoot.
Let me continue here.
They messed it all up, but
See
they
how it
brought it
goes.
back.
I am
Yeah,
enjoying.
man.
There goes the tomato. Fell right off.
It almost makes up for messing up his drink.
He's going to talk about the price in the end. It's not going to be worth it.
Mm-mm.
Thank God his mic doesn't pick him up chewing.
So,
anymore.
the major problem I'm having,
Oh, yeah.
the bun is too
This
small.
This dude, the Phil's
bun for the burger.
advocate in the YouTube chat. Are you a freaking idiot? Are you a functional idiot? He literally already talks about the patty. Were you not paying attention? Are you watching the same stream?
This is the the mental capacity of a detractor, bro. Not a detractor, the den. Look
We
at
don't
him.
mean that, Phil's advocate. We don't.
Why are
We
you
gotta
even
do-
here if you're not going to be paying attention to what I'm doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why is the chat
It's
silent?
so small, I can't really. It's sliding off, and I can't really hold it in place where
Oh.
you would want it to be.
It's going
I don't
down.
know why they gave you
The
like they should have bigger
He
buns.
couldn't
They're gonna have
use
big
you know,
burgers.
his second hoof.
should have bigger
to
burger
support
buns.
the burger and everything.
right? Right.
Yeah, it's hard for me to figure out like where do I go at next.
Hold it
Because
like an.
Oh, he
I'm gonna-
listened.
No matter what I do,
He hold it like an
right,
apple.
the bun is moving completely. Look, it's completely moved off the top of the burger. I can't even really get it back in
Bro,
position.
he's
So this is gonna be
manhandling this burger.
challenging to eat.
He's acting like he's never eaten.
It wasn't supposed to be a smash burger.
Somebody said it's not blueprints. You're eating a burger.
Not blueprints.
I got a pickle and tomato in that bite. So the burger is spicy, but it's not that spicy at all. Actually, the nachos are spicier than this because the jalapenos are hotter. It has a very mild spice level. This is better than being a bland burger, but I wish that it had more kick to it, actually. I do. I actually wish it was spicier.
Then take the jalapeno and put it on there.
What about to do? He get dangerously
please
close
this
to
man.
that. He get dangerously
Yeah.
close to that rabbit.
he's gonna eat it, bro. You already know he's gonna. You know the pig, bro. He eats everything.
I thought that's why he had those sleeves sticking out of his shirt.
This thing is huge. The burger patty is insanely large. So here's what I'm going to do.
Oh, he
I'm
ate
just gonna
his
eat it
hat.
like this now. It's gonna get all over my hands. There's nothing I can do. Like I said, the
Oh,
burger bun
okay.
is way too
a
small,
burger.
so
But
you can't really contain
it
the
getting all
burger
over your hands.
to
Never
the bun
stopped
to
you
eat
before,
it. Look at
Phil.
this. It's all
Let's
coming
be real.
completely
Not at all.
off. Sheesh. Oh my god, it's sliding off. Well,
You
this is a
can't-
nightmare. The burger's coming completely
Bro,
off
You
the bun.
stuck
I
that
can't eat
hole
it.
up your nose.
Yeah, look. The burger
He's,
broke.
he's struggling.
Are you
He's
serious?
struggling eating a burger, bro.
He said the burger broke.
Is that a hair on the?
Wow. Well, that's edible. No, it's not. The
Oh.
burger is too
Bro,
big for the
your hands
bun.
are already messy.
So it
Just
comes
fucking
right
pick the
off.
burger up and put
I
it
made a
back on the
giant
bun.
mess. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Could you maybe give me a bun? Look, the bun you can see is the size of like a tiny regular cheeseburger, and the burger patty's twice the size of the bun, so there's no way you could ever hold it on there and eat it. Why did they do that?
He's never.
Why
gonna
did
be
they? Why did they?
Hey, why did they do that? I'm so glad he's showing off
So-
his slop like this, bro.
So they have to sit there and find the perfect burger with the perfect bun, with the perfect lettuce, with the perfect freaking tomato, with the perfect jalapeno, with the perfect amount of sauce, with the perfect packaging. Because you know he complained about the bowl. All of that has to be perfect. And does this man want to be spoon fed at this point? Is that what we have to do?
You don't know, bro.
It
He
is.
ate the burger right. He did everything
No,
right, and the
look
burger
at my
came
boy.
apart.
My boy Mini Wage in chat. That's what
Put
I'm
it in
talking
the
about right there. That's what I'm talking
Put it in the trough, bro.
Rob.
Quit pretending to eat with your hands. We know that's not how you do it.
God,
Gotta get your snout right in there. Pick it up with your teeth.
Oh
Start
my.
chomping away.
And my boy
To your tail
NJC
wagging.
over there, the right side. NJC with all the freaking dinosaurs.
Yeah, bro. NJZ, you will always see NJZ with the described taste. I see him every time.
Describe taste.
I love it. He's a staple.
Well, this is a nightmare now. How do I eat?
How do I can't eat this.
Oh man, he's gotta ask
Oh,
YouTube. He's gotta ask YouTube chat how to eat this
Oh
burger
my
now.
God. Hold my hand.
Guy, how do I
How
do?
do I
How do I eat this
Guys, how do I eat
Oh my
this?
God.
What's the input? What do I do?
Kidding? How am I gonna eat this?
But you already picked it up. Just
Give
put
me
it
a
on the
fork.
fucking bun, bro. God damn. Stop showing off your slop.
Combination.
Oh, there you go.
This sucks. Because the burger is good, but the presentation's terrible. They didn't know what they were doing.
Oh,
There you go.
they don't
He
know
was
what
by
they're
himself.
doing.
That's
The
you
meat
can
is
tell.
Is
great.
it still
They-
inedible though?
They don't know what
Is it
they're
robust?
doing.
Is it robust?
I love the char flavor on the meat. It's a good grade of meat. You can tell it's not dry. It's juicy.
Bro
quite
knows his
good.
meat.
The King should have
Yeah.
just went to Burger King, if I'm being real.
Yeah.
The flavors are good. I just wanted it more spicy.
Is it
it's
warm,
not
Phil?
spicy at
like,
all,
what's,
actually,
I'm
the more I'm
actually
eating it.
curious.
That's gotta
like, is
be a
it
cold
warm?
burger.
It's just like a well-seasoned
It's
burger
steamed.
with a tiny bit of spice.
Never satisfied.
Yeah. It's either too much spice, not enough spice.
And
He's
somebody,
complaining about
salty.
telling you.
a burger.
There's no satisfying this pig, man.
somebody
Never.
said free Joe.
Here's one of the
Like,
jalapeno medallions. I'm gonna have just the medallion. Or
He said
koi.
if you use all your fingers to hold it, it might stay together.
Yeah, I taste good breading and a tiny bit of burn, but it's very tame. Like I said, compared to it's much more spicy in the nachos for sure.
I'm glad Phil, bro. You know how much skill it took for him to recover that burger? Man, that was some like hardcore
He
steering.
didn't
right
even
there
need
because-
YouTube. He didn't even
Yeah,
need
that's
it.
what I'm saying. That's
No
what I'm
aim
saying.
assist.
Phil really, he really locked in for that.
He looks like he's never eaten a burger in his life.
Immediately goes back
Well,
to
overall, I
minimal
like the
effort.
burger.
He acted
wish it
so
didn't fall
scared
apart.
of it, bro.
It tastes great.
He holding it with 6
Yeah.
fingers, bro. Just chomp the fucking
He-
thing.
Tea time pinkies while eating a
It's like that
Yeah,
painting
right.
of dogs playing
They,
cards, but it's a pig eating a
They gotta look into
burger.
improving their
Yo,
bun
Vinny's pretty
situation.
funny.
But
I like
outside of
Vinny.
that,
He's funny.
the burger is delicious. So I am happy with the burger.
Devour.
Devour.
Devour. But
What-
is it
What a royal
robust?
What a,
feast.
what a royal meat.
Fit for the king, bro.
The harvest was plentiful.
Pretty hard to eat.
It's not though.
Very
It's
messy.
hard
not
to
hard.
I
eat.
can't wait to clean up my
Burger.
face and
I know.
hands.
Barely
You
touching
can
the
grab it,
right
hold
now.
it in.
Tangy.
But the taste is
I'm
sound.
getting
The taste
full.
is good.
I'm getting full, bro.
Mm.
Robust.
I think he likes it because he said,
Yo, he
So when
bobbing
people
his
do
head
that-
out of it.
yeah, so that he gotta like it.
This is a head bobbing meal.
I can't
You
stop
almost
eating
ate
it. It's
all
actually
the
quite
king.
delicious. It's really tasty.
It's the meat.
Now he's going. He's going for
He's
it.
going for it, bro. That's one
Oh, he
bite.
switched to
Doesn't
one
care.
I'm
hand.
gonna
He's
finish
gonna
the
make
meat.
that into 3 bites.
Dude, Phil, we've seen you eat. Phil, we've seen you eat more
Give that
fast.
hair some.
I don't know why y'all scared to eat it. I don't
Alright.
You still got
understand.
more burger there. Why you put it down? You're right at the end.
Are you done? Do you not have enough
The
finger
king's
to hold the
full.
burger
So-
to eat it?
Our sauce.
I think the sauces was a combination of a spicy scorpion sauce and like mayonnaise. That's all I really tasted. They were good though. I do feel like it's called the scorpion burger. It should be a little spicier. Now it's funny. Now I finished eating the meat and now I'm getting heat in my mouth.
So he's getting.
Oh, he's drinking it.
Yeah, it's so lame that they just put a little bit of peach in the bottom of my lemonade.
You're probably all settled.
Otherwise, it's just regular lemonade. Wow, that's a ripoff. So
That's a ripoff.
the burger flavor, great, really good. I
Okay.
like the flavor of the
Dang.
jalapeno in there, having a little bit of the fried flavor. You get a little bit of heat.
Why didn't you
The
just finish
sauces
it?
taste good. The veggies were good. The pickle was great. The meat was superb. The meat tasted amazing. It had a good char
What are you
flavor
gonna
to
do
it.
with all this food?
And you know, it was a great amount of meat. Like that was a huge burger.
right in the trough.
Literally, I have one complaint. What's with the bun? Why did you give me a tiny bun with a giant burger? That's a burger bun that I would put on like a single patty tiny burger at like, you know, Burger King, McDonald's or whatever. I wouldn't put that on
Burger?
a ginormous gourmet burger.
Not like
The bun
gourmet.
itself tasted good too. It was
Gourmet.
soft. It was not stale at all. It was fresh bread. I could tell the bread was good.
He could tell.
So the one complaint,
It was.
He's
the
a meat
bread,
expert.
make it bigger. But outside of that, that was a great burger. Fries, I wish were seasoned.
Bill, they gave you the
You have the
seasoning.
seasoning.
Too much work.
It's got a packet.
Thank
I wish
God.
the fries were seasoned. You have the seasoning.
You have the. I thought the reason why he didn't put it on there.
He literally
was 'cause
said he didn't want
throw
to.
it in the air fryer or something. He's gonna throw it in the air fryer and maybe season it there, and then it probably tastes better for like I don't know, like a little like pre-stream snack or something. But like freaking, this dude complained about the seasoning. My man, you literally got it.
You wouldn't know how to eat a meal if someone handed you a completed one.
A finished plate.
Look at that. Look at that face.
You know, unseasoned fries can only go so far.
Yeah, the king knows all about it. He's surprised, bro.
I do like that they're steak fries. Steak fries are the
Don't
thicker
talk.
cut fries.
One
Like
talk
this?
with your mouth full, Phil. Gee.
How do you
Typically,
know, bro?
steak fries are better for holding
Yeah, the hair's getting
How
hungry.
you-
kind of
you use
sauce or
mouth.
condiment.
Loosely though.
Wow.
Well, burger was great.
So,
How much was this? I want to say $21, but that's with the delivery markup. So it's under $20 if you actually eat it at the restaurant. Okay.
It wasn't his
Okay.
money.
Well,
If a grown blue collar man wants peach lemonade, it should be peach.
I'm going to have a little bit more of the
goddamn.
nachos. I'm going to give you guys my final verdict on all this.
So here we
Boy,
go.
am I glad I brought so many napkins into the office today.
Judgment time.
Definitely needed, right?
And such as a gel. You gotta gel his hair
You
up.
see what I'm saying? So you saw the size of the burger I just ate. It
Natural
was huge. It
oils.
was an insane amount of meat, right? It's tons of meat. I'm going to be full. You know, I'm not going to be hungry after
Ah,
this.
please.
Compare that
Get it
to like
out.
Subway. With a 6-inch sub, which is all
My
bread
scalp
and
is itching just
veggies.
watching
And
this
Oh
man.
my god.
Keep betting. Keep betting.
Keep
betting.
that. Oh my god.
no meat. And they're charging you like $12 for that. For the small.
But you
even
didn't
worse.
pay for it.
Compare that to, say, some of the combos we got recently. The Minecraft
God, I hate how
combo
he
at
has all
McDonald's,
those like
which was no exaggeration.
all those
eight-
freaking like on his gift thing in the back.
What do you mean? That's my entertainment, bro. I can't fucking look at this guy. That's my
Yeah, that's
entertainment.
like your
You don't
that's
like
like your
it?
TikToks with 2 videos in it.
You know
I don't-
how often I watch Sonic do the same fucking thing over and over again?
Oh,
And
that's
I'm
your, dude, that's your
entertained.
ADHD, bro. Freaking Phil, you don't even like that stuff.
He
You don't
hates
even.
games.
He doesn't even know what Sonic is.
I don't even. What are you talking about? He loves Sonic,
$15
man.
for a Big Mac, a regular side of fries, and a drink. That's insanity. When I'm getting this level, this giant burger and these good steak fries
Dude, when I'm paying
for
$20
around the
for
same price,
nachos?
why would you go to McDonald's?
Phil, I thought you don't have the money to do it. His wife
Doesn't make any sense, right?
Right?
Okay.
Good night, sweetheart.
I'm a little bit more of this. These are pretty good. I really like these nachos. I wish I could have eaten them at the restaurant,
Yeah, bro, you know those things are soggy now.
Oh my god.
you know?
But he couldn't bring his camera to the restaurant, so.
Yeah.
Plus, he's
He
not
wouldn't
going
go
out.
to the restaurant.
Exactly.
See, the cheese isn't well distributed simply because it was delivery. If this was in the restaurant, the cheese would have been perfect on this. The cheese is actually quite good on here.
Devour.
Mm.
Yeah, devour.
$1,500. Money well spent.
Yep.
So he just
Yummy.
said that our 1,500 didn't go to waste. So this was a DSP tries it for what? What was the
So the 1,500
Was it
is
the
the total goal
marathon?
of the week. So if he makes
Oh.
the entire goal for the week, then he does a DSP tries it.
and then he gets then they pay for the food.
Yeah,
And
it's
he
our
complains
it's our
about it.
reward. Our reward for giving him $1,500.
You get to watch
Our
me eat the
reward-
food that you paid for.
Our
Yeah.
reward. Good lord. Phil.
You get to watch me smell the,
I like
the
these a
cologne
lot.
that you paid for.
$1,500.
Oh yeah,
of
I heard
weed.
about that. Cool.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah, the-
cologne. Describe smell, bro. Describe the smell.
Describe smell.
The cologne was good.
Could you smell that through the screen?
The pork is good.
Thank you,
Tender.
Omega, asking the real
Full of smoky
questions.
flavor.
Robust.
Moist.
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 So yeah,
Everyone's got to know.
Oh.
They gotta
Say,
tell us. Is
the
it
nachos
robust
are
or is
actually
it not
hit.
robust?
Obviously, it'll be better in person, but they're pretty good. The burger was great. It was just too messy because the bun was too small. If the bun was bigger, that would have been exceptionally good. I liked the flavors and everything worked well, but why on earth the small bun? But that's really my only complaint.
This is
The
really
food's pretty good.
meaningful content.
Look at oh man. Look at this. I'm gonna eat this. Look at this sucker.
You don't
I'm gonna
have
eat
to
this. This will be
close
the last
up
thing
on
I
that.
eat.
Do it.
We got the snout cam back.
I'll give you review scores.
You know, I
Okay.
never thought of it like this.
Oh
But
baby.
after somebody said that the screen in the back is like TikTok, the 2 screen, that's all I can see that.
Yep.
Oh,
I hate
God.
He's got to keep the engagement,
We
man.
got
People are
Subway
not
Surfers
entertained
in
just
the back.
watching him.
It's like, what's gonna be next? Which one are we gonna get this time? Oh, hey!
Is he gonna put up someone painting a wall and then
Is it
covering it
Street
up with something
Fighter?
else?
Oh baby.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, God. There we go.
Mmm.
The king likes
Wow.
He said,
He's
"What was
played it
that? A
off.
hair?" Said, "What was that? A hair?"
I know that.
He's
That's
playing
good
it
stuff.
off like that.
That
Like
didn't
a
come from
joke.
Jasper,
That's how he
man.
would eat. Like normally, he would eat like that.
Oh,
See, I wonder what their
man.
normal nachos are. Those that
Gotta
was
get
really
it.
good. I wonder what their normal nachos are like. But with the pulled pork, those are amazing. That like really goes with it. I know normally they don't have pulled pork. They just added it to the menu as a new thing for summer menu, which is weird because it's May. I don't know why there's their summer menu.
He hates it, but he keeps drinking it.
Yeah.
But that was great. All right, so
Say the,
first of
say
all,
the line,
okay,
Bart.
here's the funny part. So the burger and fry combo is a lot of food. I would argue this burger and fry
He hasn't
combo
replied to chat.
is more
even a
food
single
than two
time.
small Subway sandwiches. Okay.
Which is crazy. You would think that you could at least reply to this, since he can't reply during any of the games he plays.
Was there a drink component? I forgot.
And the only time commitment is that his fries might get more soggy.
Okay, it's about 17 times more meat than Subway sandwiches.
Is he comparing a sandwich to a burger right now?
I'm pretty sure Phil knows because since he eats fast food more than all of us combined. So I think he's a little educated on the matter. He definitely has a lot more experience in talking about in sandwichology.
He's the meat connoisseur.
Yeah, so I mean, you can't really say anything because he just dwarfs you in terms of sandwich making abilities. Well, I know you make your own bread and all that stuff. That's cool, but Phil doesn't care about that. When you scarf down as many sandwiches as he has, and just like from the trough, snout in trough, hooves in the air.
Yeah,
just-
he's tasted
Toes
infinite
up.
combinations from that trough. He knows.
You can't compare, bro. I'm sorry.
But, value-wise for the dollar, it's around $20 for that. That's not bad. For that level of quality, I would pay that for a charred burger that's juicy, that's seasoned very well, that has gourmet-level condiments, toppings, and things like that. That's a good value.
Hold
Gourmet
on. How
level.
do they get a pass and nobody else get a pass? Everybody else, oh man, but is it really worth this? He loved Chick-fil-A. He loved Chick-fil-A. He said he ate that food and was like, oh man, this is so good, and this is like really bad. This is dangerous because Chick-fil-A is only a few minutes away from my house, and I'm gonna want it all the time. And he was talking about how much he loved it and said it was so good. It was like almost one of the best chicken sandwiches he ever had, all this crap. And then he turned around and said it's too dang expensive. But this he liked it. If anything, he liked the Chick-fil-A more than he liked this. And yet he said it's okay if he pays the money for this and not that? I don't know.
Is equitable to what I paid.
He's open
I
for
have
an
zero
episode
complaints
2.
about the value and the flavor. I just want a bigger bun. So I'm going to give the Scorpion Burger from Red Robin a 3.75 out of 5.
What the fuck kind of rating is that?
Big approval.
5.
If the bun was big enough,
3.75. Just say 4, bro.
What are the ratings
You can't
based
give him that
on?
much credit.
Like, did he never sat down and be like, we're gonna rate, the packaging, we're gonna rate, the appearance of the condition of the food that we're eating. Like that burger would have been like on some of the lowest of in terms of like how it was packaged. Cause what the freak, you know what I'm saying? But the taste,
you simply couldn't understand what the king was thinking. He can't tell you.
Oh yeah, you're right. My speech that I literally my rant that I just went on a few minutes ago, I completely forgot. You're right. Thank you.
You wouldn't-
It
you
won't
I
have
was
wouldn't
willing to give him a
understand, bro.
pass because it was
It won't have
perfect.
to. I'm a very
Tasty.
fallible, very fragile person. Everybody knows that.
Can't compete with the king.
This shocking.
I
knows
would have
all-
probably
he has
given it
forbidden
around
knowledge.
a 4.75, like no lie. It was very tasty, but the messiness factor can't be ignored. You can't eat that without getting covered in it because the bun's way too small. They screwed that up royally. Okay?
It helps when you don't eat the burger vertically and with 2 fingers.
Yeah.
with your pinky in
Death
the air.
grip
With
in
a
that
pinky in
sandwich.
the air. Both of
2
them.
pinkies in there, bro. Yeah, both.
I ain't never seen a grown man talking about eat a sandwich like that. What's wrong with you, man?
What's wrong with you? No one ever teach you how to eat?
No, his dad clearly never told him how to eat a burger. Clearly,
Yeah.
I mean,
If he
teach him how to
did, it
fit
would have been
what?
unsolicited, bro. You
What,
can't be
ride a
taught how to
bike?
do things.
Yeah, what was it? Spike giving it that? Is Phil the fishing? Remember the
Yeah, the unsolicited fish picture, bro. Unsolicited teaching of how to eat.
Unsolicited.
Or why did you send me this?
This man said 3.7, and then Dungeon Keeper Mistress talking about some 4.5, perhaps. How did he boost it up? How's it
That was
going up?
before he
Because
said that. That was before.
Oh, I'm about to say, if anything, it's going down. Like how bad?
It lost the whole point because of the messiness.
I love this. This is a good frame.
These
right there. That was
nachos,
good.
which again, they're just under $20, I would give them a 4 out of 5. I actually feel
Oh.
like those are great for value. That's a good appetizer. You share that with someone. The pulled pork is a great addition to it. You know,
For
normally
sure.
on nachos, they'll put
And your
other
wife.
meats and toppings on, like steak or chicken. To have the pulled pork, oh, and I like balancing the barbecue off of the ranch.
Hey.
It goes well. My one complaint, the jalapenos were too spicy.
One
Oh.
complaint.
Oh,
That
was no.
one
oh,
complaint.
right, bro. He stayed moving the goalposts. You talked to your
He's
voice.
pushing it, bro.
Everybody stop. Let's start from the beginning. What was the first thing that he complained about? The drink?
The
The
drink.
no.
Lemonade not being
No,
peach.
Stop. That was wrong. The first thing he complained about was Cat's burger being wrong. That was the first thing they complained about was the avocado. So that was number one. They got that wrong. Then they botched his drink. He said
Both
that
of their drinks.
both of their drinks. He messed up the drink, so he said that basically they were supposed to have a peach flavor, but they must have ran out of flavor, so they just put they just squirted like some peaches or whatever at the bottom and just called it like the peach drink. That's not what it is. So they messed him up they purposely went out of their way to screw over the king with that.
Yeah.
The tractor Red Robin.
Yeah. So then you got that. He complained about the jalapenos being too spicy in the beginning?
Too spicy in the nacho.
Just like Subway, bro. Too spicy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like Subway. Exactly. He complained about that. Then he complained about the fries. The fries were soggy. And not only were they soggy, they weren't seasoned. How is the king supposed to eat unseasoned fries?
Well,
Granted.
not only that, they sent them the seasoning packet. They didn't put the seasoning on it.
Yeah.
So
What was he supposed to do with that?
that shows malicious intent right there. They
Exactly.
should have known the king wanted season it on his fries. So then you got that right. They messed up. Now, granted, they got some points because he liked steak fries, so he didn't lose too many points because he liked steak fries. You see, we're figuring out the Phil algorithm right now on how
Phil
how the
algorithm.
point system is
There's a
you know,
method.
Exactly. Yeah, method to his madness, right? So then they get some points back because they're steak fries. Now we get on to the burger. Now the burger is the main event. This is why we're here. This is the gourmet burger because all Phil really eats is like fast food, burger joints and Taco Bell and whatnot. This is supposed to be gourmet. This is what the king said. So this burger here was the main draw. When he opens that burger, it was the sloppiest burger I've ever seen. This burger was so gosh dang sloppy. The chat was horrified. I was gagging. All right, this shocks me.
This shocked me.
So I'm looking at the burger. The freaky talk about how messy the burger is. The burger being messy was the biggest complaint he had outside of the bun. Why did they mess up the bun? That
The
bun
bun was
way
too small.
That's exactly. In my point, exactly. The bun was way too small. The burger was like 2 times the size. I don't know.
The burger fell apart too, but it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. It was because of the bun.
You could argue. I would even go so far as to argue about the napkins because he didn't bring up the napkins.
Yeah, he did. He
said
did.
that-
He said they were huge and he liked it.
Well,
He
yeah,
was
but
happy with the napkins.
goodness, he bought his own napkins. He bought his own napkins. Did he not? Didn't he not say that?
He said that, but I
Yo.
don't believe him though. I think that was Red Robin's napkin.
Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything?
No, you got it so far.
They were actually
that was the only thing though.
really spicy on there. I think that you want tangy jalapenos for nachos, not super spicy. And those seemed too hot for me. But they're not bad, okay? Which is why it's a 4 out of 5. It's not like a catastrophe or whatever, okay? But the value, around $20 for the burger, around $20 for a big appetizer, that's good value. So I would say, overall, I just really enjoyed my trip to Red Robin here on today's
trip.
episode of DSP Tries It.
Devour.
So, next time around, what are we doing?
What
Well,
trip?
guess what?
What?
We've got
Upstairs.
something new. All right? Burger King. I haven't been there in months. I can't even remember the last time we had Burger King. I know it was for this show, but it was months ago. Is getting a new menu for the new upcoming How to Train Your Dragon live action movie adaptation. A new version of the Whopper, a new side called like fiery mozzarella fries or sticks, a
He's
new
gonna hate
drink,
that.
and a new sundae. I will be having the entire How to Train Your Dragon menu from Burger King next time on DSP Tries It. So I hope you guys will come back and join me. I know it will be back-to-back burgers. It's a rarity we would do that, but there's a good reason with this special thing going on, and I hope that you guys will check it out, all right? Thank you all. Till next time, stay safe.
Wash hands.
Thanks for watching DSP Tries It,
Wash
my
your hands,
friends.
bro.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Take a sip.
Horrible.
Yeah, that's ripoff. This is not.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Not peach
They
lemonade.
disappointed the king.
Still drinking it though.
He's not complaining though.
I'm gonna clean
not
up.
what his complaint.
I'm gonna
Only
upload.
one complaint.
I'll be back tonight around 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. It will be Friday Night Fights,
Break.
Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Capcom versus SNK 2. I'm very excited to jump back into the
Break.
game.
He needs to take a break. He's been working his ass off.
Yeah, bro.
What-
He's a break.
Wait, Nate, what does he say all the time, Nate? Wait, how does it go?
He works full time, 6 days a week, full time.
Yep. Full
12
time.
hours, 6 days a week, no breaks.
Full time, brother.
Once in the
can't
morning, it takes like a 6-hour break, and then once in the evening.
stop. He took a trip to Red Robin to get that food, man.
Yeah, bro.
Give him
He took the trip.
some-
I loved it so far. I can't wait for more tonight. I might use some new characters too. Peanut Heart says, I would say the nachos make a good sized meal for one. Sure. That's absolutely enough to be a meal. For sure. That is a meal sized
Support.
appetizer right there.
Support.
Make no bones about it. Okay. That's it. No contributions came in during the show. So nothing to shout out, everybody. All right. Guys, enjoy the break. I'll be back tonight with Friday Night Fights. I'll see you all then. Peace out.
I got the drip, go. I got the drip, go.
Oh my god.
I got the drip, go.
That was
I got the drip, go.
Wait, hold on. I gotta hear this. Play. I gotta hear
I
this.
got the drip, go. I got the drip, go.
Yo,
I got the drip,
It's
go.
like a faucet that's
the
dripping.
faucet that's dripping. Can't make it stop.
Can't make
What
it
do you-
stop when you want me to put a. Oh my god.
What did we learn here today?
Nothing. You think I'm gonna learn from the pig, bro? The pig king?
If anything, I probably lost years of my memory just watching that.
All right, let's start with Law. Law, you're at the top.
Brain cells.
Yeah, brain cells. An hour of my time.
Got the-
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, Nate, all right, you're number 2, Nate. What you got?
Yeah. He is never gonna be happy. Never.
It's impossible. He just can't. Phil is a character who is driven by a lot of things. Greed. The two things
Greed,
that
massive.
massively strong. The two things that's always going to be at the forefront of Philip Burnell's mind is going to be greed, so his love for money, and his ego. People like to say he has pride. No. Phil has no pride. He just has a lot of ego. Those two things are constantly fighting for attention in the
The two
mind of
wolves.
and it's always interesting to see which one he's going to pick in whatever given situation. Phil is a person who would sell any and everything around him for wealth, and will rat out and lie and deny anything that's trying to drag his name in the mud. Not that he's unfamiliar to that. And
In the pig pen.
the big man for his ego.
Snort for it.
Ego and money are the things that are really in control of Phil's life, and we see a lot of that here in the in this video. This man, I mean, the funny enough, the money part isn't even a big deal. He for funny, for better or for worse, he actually didn't complain that much about the price, which is actually this shocks me. But for the ego, he couldn't deny. He couldn't admit that he was messing up eating that burger, and allowing it to fall apart because he didn't know how to keep it together. He couldn't admit that he didn't know how to eat nachos properly. He planned in the food, and planned in the nachos, trying to get meat on it, and I was like scared to eat it, eat the food. Like I don't know, Phil is a conundrum. I don't know what to say. He's something. What are you, Gavin?
I've learned that Phil is constantly trying to suppress the pig. He's
pig.
putting on the front like he's a man with opinions, with class, with with knowledge. But at the end of the day, he's doing this for money, right? And I don't know, man. He pretends to enjoy the food. 10 out of 10. Didn't like my drink.
He said that he had only one complaint.
One complaint, but he
One
complained
complaint,
like
but he
five
had
or
something.
like 5 to 10 times.
He had something for each part.
Dude, before the video even before we got into the video, this man was already shaking his head in the very beginning, talking about how they mess something up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
man.
honestly surprised he didn't complain about the price. Because, wait,
Dude,
That's,
this
that's
so 20
shocking, dude.
20 for the nachos,
$20.
20 for
This shot-
his combo, and then 20 for Cat's combo, 6 for one of the drinks, 6 for the other. That's a fucking lot of
Yeah.
money just for
Probably
that.
$1 just for his hair.
It doesn't-
Eat.
he spent about $60, I want to say, but he said he picked it up, so he probably saved some money.
No, he didn't.
I refuse to
pick it
believe
up.
that.
He
said he made a
pick it
There's no
up.
way he drove somewhere.
Yeah,
He
there's
When
no
he
way
got out
he
of the
picked that
house.
No, because he was literally talking about the delivery
Yeah.
charge. He was talking
up.
about
He was talking about the upcharge.
So
The
once
upcharge.
again, there's a case of Phil contradicting himself. For what? Why? What does he have to gain to lie about that?
His ego, man. Like, his ego. I went and got it. I
He
paid
lies
for
because
this.
he can.
You know what the best
Exactly.
part is too?
Yeah.
Little spoiler alert about the Burger King that he did after this is that he lied about the price after that. Because
Wait, whoa, hold on. He lied about the price here?
no, not here. He lies about the price in the Burger King one.
You lied or he was just mistaken? Like,
No,
why
he
would lie
lied.
about
He lied about it. He was saying about how he bought the burger separately from the rest of the combo, and how it was like $12.99 or some shit like that. But then the whole combo itself is actually $12.99. So and he actually just bought the whole fucking combo.
So, man, why would he lie about something?
We don't know. We don't know.
Because he can, right?
He can. That's just how he does
It's
it.
like, what is Bill says something along the lines of, it doesn't matter. An answer is an answer. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't.
an answer is an
Yeah.
answer. That's what he's doing. It doesn't matter if I
Like,
told the truth or not. An answer's an
Yeah.
answer.
like he's just
Yeah,
trying to
you
get
had-
less people to go to Burger King. Like we don't know.
Burger King's gonna send him a cease and desist.
No, they're like DSP who?
Defamation of character. Don't feel lying about prices.
There's only room for one king.
I can't believe we just, I mean, I
Only room for one.
didn't believe in magic. I saw a pig turn into a snake, man. Like, that's why
The king snake, bro.
eat that pork, man. You know, it's like, you know, it's just like that. Good lord. Well, that's the end of the first episode of Pork Wines. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead. You know, I don't know, say something. Say something in the comments. You know, we're gonna read it. We're obviously gonna do more. I don't know. Question of the day. If you made it this far, is what was your, what do you think Phil's actual score for Red Robin should have been? You know, like he gave it a 3.7. You know, judging from, you know, we went through his algorithm. What should it have actually been? You know, that's a good one. What his actual score should have been? If you ask me, the taste is good. But everything he complained about so much crap. He only said it tastes good. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I guess that's all that matters. I give it a solid 3. A solid 3 is what I'd say. I
Yeah.
round it down, spit up.
Yeah. Supplementary question. How many calories do you think were wiped into his hair?
I like that one. All right, we'll see y'all in the next Pork Wines. Y'all take care.
The
Yeah.
Yeah.